Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 16th to the 22nd. This is for Aquarius, Aquarius rising, and Aquarius moon. And before we jump into it, just a personal message. Thank you so much. I really just want to thank you for all your comments and messages that were really supportive. I am feeling a lot better. I'm out of the hospital, obviously, and I am, I'll talk about it in my next live stream, like exactly what happened, but it was a week. It was a week, but it was so meaningful getting all your support, all your love and support. Y'all are amazing. I don't even know what to say. Y'all are just really amazing. So thank you so much for that. All right. So now let's get into this week. This is the big week of the eclipse. And of course, if you're new to my channel, two things. I am an Aquarius, so I think about Aquarians a lot. A lot of my friends are Aquarius. Secondly, because I was out of commission for a while, I have to do your reading at a certain time of day just to make sure that I get this reading out for you. So I apologize for the lighting here. It's just not the normal time of day that I do your readings, but again, I'm trying to get these out for you. This eclipse, okay, big. This is a big week of transition. It's going to be pretty significant, and I think I mentioned in your monthly forecast, you may have started feeling it as soon as we kicked off this month. As soon as we kicked off September, because, we had that new moon in Virgo, we had Uranus, your ruling planet, that went retrograde. I mean, there was a lot happening. So the other thing is Saturn is, obviously in Pisces. Saturn is your traditional ruler, Aquarius. So we've had Saturn squares, Saturn oppositions. You could have been feeling that pressure of that. You could have felt like, just a little bit of like, okay, what's going on? A lot of energy happening, especially around money, because this eclipse is in your second house of income, finances, salary. All right. But it's also assets, things that you value, self-worth, material possessions as well. All right. So the key theme for this eclipse is release. All right. It is a lunar eclipse, and it still is a full moon at the end of the day, but a really, 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 really strong full moon. And as you know, with full moons, it's change, it's culmination, it's the end of things, it's turning points. It's for this one in particular, breaking down walls, especially everyday walls that are up, breaking those down, because this eclipse is in Pisces. Walls do not exist in Pisces. And so eclipses are game changers. And it could be breaking down these walls for you, but you want to be in control of your reality. You control your reality. You want to, grab life by the horns. And so this is a big moment of awakening, this eclipse. And, it's an emotional eclipse. It's in Pisces, water side. And I'll talk more about that. But the fact that Mars has moved into Cancer really heightens that emotions as well. So it's a full moon as well. Full moons are emotional. So when I say release, yes, if you need to have like a really good cry, have that good cry. That's a release. And I can attest to that. It's so funny because everyone says that Aquarians are like robots and we have no emotions. And we do. We're human beings. And listen, like, have whatever moment you need to move forward. Okay. Just get things out of your system, because in a sense, this eclipse is like a purging of things that you need to release. Okay. And remember, this is your breakthrough. I want you to have your breakthrough. And that's the other thing, is like, sometimes when you have those moments, those emotional moments, those lead to these great breakthroughs that are so good for your soul. So I really just want you to use this eclipse to empower yourself, okay? Because eclipses do bring permanent change. And one thing that I want you to notice is at the bottom here, it's not a one-off eclipse. Eclipses come in pairs, all right? So 2 weeks from now, we're having that solar eclipse that's happening in Libra as we kick off October. And so just know when I say you're going through some transitions and some changes, it's going to be for a few weeks. It's going to be for a few weeks. All right. So just remember the biggest thing of all, releasing the things that no longer serve you well to make room for these new wonderful things that's going to bring this greater balance in your life. Libra is all about balance. All right. So just keep that in mind. Now, you see that we have a full moon. So we do have so we're talking about this full moon partial lunar eclipse. One thing that I mentioned in your monthly forecast is that with this month, pay attention to what happens this month. It's really going to give you an idea of what 2025 is going to be like for you and 2026. Okay, because we're moving into the lunar nodes are shifting. They're moving into the Pisces Virgo axis, as I explained, and Pisces Virgo axis. And so these are going to be big themes for you. And as I mentioned, your monthly forecast, Virgo rules your 8th house. So those are the two money houses of the zodiac wheel. The fact that this eclipse in Pisces in your 2nd house, income, right? And then the 8th house is shared resources, other people's money. So money could be like a really big theme for you for the next 2 years. And guess what, Aquarius? When this eclipse series ends in August 2026, then we move into the Aquarius Leo axis. You're just getting started because remember, Pluto has moved back into Capricorn just for a few months, but then goes back into your sign permanently. And that is so much empowerment. So I really want you to look forward to what's in store for you. All right. But it begins with releasing what does not serve you well. And of course, we're going to talk about, the lunar nodes moving into your sign in 2026. But for now, with this eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, we've got Saturn, Neptune, and, obviously the moon in Pisces. We have the sun and Mercury in Virgo. If you want to throw Jupiter in there, we can do that as well. Jupiter in Gemini. All right. So that's 6 planets in mutable signs for this eclipse. So in a sense, it could be a very, expect change. We're talking about mutable energy here. Secondly, it's almost allowing you this, it's like easily adapting to change. Okay. So just expect some change that again, it's almost like Aquarius, y'all know there's some big changes happening for y'all. And as we move into, next month, you're still going to feel these eclipses. But one thing that I just want to really quickly point out is that Neptune will be conjunct the eclipse. There's a lot happening during this eclipse. I'm going to talk more about this eclipse in the live stream I do this weekend because I just want to give you the strong, bold, was it bold face words or whatever it's called? But Neptune will be conjuncting the eclipse. Obviously, Saturn's up there as well. Okay, Saturn, being very active. Both planets are in Pisces. Very watery. Pisces is a water sign. Very intuitive energy. You're going to feel a lot of this intuitive energy, and I want you to hold on to this intuitive energy. But again, it is going to be equally emotional. The moon is, emotions and whatnot. So just know that Pisces is the collective unconscious. Pisces is very dreamy, right? Very, 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 very dreamy. And so with that said, it really is definitely going to be a time I want you to think about it 2 ways. One, yes, pay attention to your dreams, literally your dreams, all right? Because we're talking about Pisces, we're the 12th house here, we're talking about Neptune being here. So pay attention to your dreams. They could be sending you messages, intuitive messages, okay? And also, when I say dreams, it's in a sense of like, I have a dream, okay? I have a dream and I'm going to move toward it and I'm going to do everything to go toward it. So this eclipse is asking you to go really, really, really deep, to ask yourself, am I being honest with myself about my pursuits? Am I being my authentic self? And it's only because Neptune is here in this conjunction. So when I say release, think about what you have to release. It could be something in your physical world. It could be a job. It could be, am I in the right relationship? It could be something within you. It could be a part of you that you understand like, okay, I do not want to, carry this into this next chapter of my life. This part of me, it's over. I'm moving into this new, more, new me. Okay. Aquarius 2.0. But again, just know this eclipse it's very creative, a lot of creative energy, a lot of imagination, spirituality. We're talking about Pisces, empathy, compassion, again, the collective unconscious. And if you want to think about Pisces, just in general, because you've got Saturn and Neptune here and this huge eclipse in Pisces, Pisces is, even if you break down the constellation, it's like the fish going upstream, the fish going downstream, right? Pisces is the fish. So when I say the collective unconscious, think about being part of this school of fish, moving toward this great awakening. All right. So this eclipse is asking you to just get in line with your school of fish. All right. That's what's going to help you evolve. All right. You being your authentic self, raising your frequency to this, an absolute highest, and that having this really impact on everyone else. And the more that everyone in this world raises their frequency, wow. Think about that. Think about that. All right. So, and again, Neptune is just so highly charged, but so is Mercury. Mercury is in Virgo in its domicile and exaltation. So the reason why I'm harping on this is because Mercury's trying to get all the facts and to be very logical here, but then Neptune is bringing those, moments of that fog that I've always talked about. So this eclipse could be like this big reality check. Mercury is actually going to be opposite Saturn during this eclipse, but that's why I'm saying just be honest with yourself, because Neptune will bring up those elements of like illusion and escapism, really big, right? Escapism, self-sabotage energy, those lower frequencies of Neptune, retrograde in Pisces at its degrees. And so have that release, okay? And when I say release, yes, any habits that you're aware of, grudges, denial, anything, holding you back, anything that's holding you back from being your authentic self, from opening up your heart, because this is what with this eclipse, you want to open up your heart. You want to have that compassion, not only for others, but for yourself. But this is having that self-love as well. Okay. So remember, I also said Mercury is going to be opposite Saturn. That's going to be significant. I just don't want you citing anything really big around this eclipse. Okay. That's, Mercury and Saturn are not seeing eye to eye. They're glaring at each other. So just around this eclipse, try not to make any like really big, contracts, agreements or whatnot. Especially if it has anything to do with money, right? Because we're talking about Mercury and Virgo in your 8th house, shared resources. And then you've got Saturn and Pisces in your 2nd house, salary, income. Now look at what's going on. I mean, Thursday, September 19th, the sun will trine Uranus. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. That's huge breakthrough energy. Okay. Remember, Uranus is your modern ruler. And so this is going to be a significant week for you, but this is absolutely amazing because trines are so auspicious. They make your life, everything's so effortless. And yes, you could get unexpected news around this time that's just incredibly favorable and wonderful. So it's actually a grand trine. Okay. So we've got the sun in Virgo, we've got Uranus in Taurus, and we've got Pluto, remember, having moved back into Capricorn. So this great Earth trine that's happening, and you even see it's carrying through until Saturday with the sun trine Pluto. Really great. Really great. There's definitely things that are happening for you, things that could be happening behind the scenes for you. Again, you could receive great news. Uranus in Taurus, by the way, is in your 4th house still. So something around home, significant other, family, children, real estate, something there for many Aquarians. But there definitely is going to be a lot of you moving into your personal transformation, and Pluto having moved back into Capricorn. It's only there until about November, and then again, November 19th, and then moves back into your sign. So, and then you see we officially move into Libra season on Sunday. We're going to talk more about this next week because the aspects that are happening on Sunday really have the influence on the week after. You see Venus moving into Scorpio on Sunday too. That's your 10th house of career, by the way. That's all career stuff for y'all. But I wanted to leave this here just to show you we're moving into Libra season with an eclipse, solar eclipse in Libra in 2 weeks. Libra rules your 9th house, by the way. Ninth house, spirituality. Really, really wonderful. Spirituality. It's your higher mind, higher self, higher education as well. You could be learning something new, taking a new course, studying something new. There's travel involved there as well. Long distance travel, foreign cultures, foreign lands, publishing, broadcasting, even legal matters. There could be something there. All right. So let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius, for the week of September 16th to the 22nd for Aquarius, Aquarius rising, and Aquarius moon. Okay. Aquarius, I do a traditional call to cross spread. It offers the best overview, in my opinion, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, you know I love y'all. Again, with the lighting at this time of day, you may not see the cards. I'm going to bring them up one by one, okay? So I got you, Team Aquarius. We're in it to win it. We're here together. We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. All right, so let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely good. Again, I'm going to bring all the cards. You know what? Actually, let me see if this helps. I have all these crystals that I don't think it's going to help that much, but can you see that? Can you see that? You see what's in the heart of your spread? Let's do this. You're good. You're gonna have to make a decision soon. You gotta know what you really want, but you're good. You got the High Priestess. I love this energy, especially because the High Priestess is so highly associated with the moon, right? And so we have this full moon, lunar eclipse, again, going within, releasing what you need to release, really trusting your intuition. She is the guardian of the subconscious. One of the reasons why I really want that to translate is because Pluto having moved back into Capricorn, your 12th house. All right. So the subconscious. Now, this is going really deep. I feel like a lot of y'all have been having these really big moments of like really needing to trust your intuition, especially as you navigate like the physical world, your physical world, the changes happening in your physical world. What do I want? What do I need? You have all those answers inside you. So really do trust your intuition. Okay. Really trust your intuition. That's going to make the hugest difference here, because it seems like there is this, it's just the balancing of dualities. Remember, again, we're moving into Libra season, all about balance and whatnot. So trusting your intuition is going to make a big difference. And then, hello, in the heart of your spread, you got the 10 of Pentacles. Hey, that's great. That's amazing. 10 of Pentacles. I love this energy for you because, as you can see, it's raining Pentacles here. Pentacles, money, wealth. But remember, Pentacles are your physical reality too. So things could just feel really good. You're moving into a place where, wow, this is happening. So pay attention to your physical world, all right? And have that gratitude, appreciation, because this is coming into your physical world, right? When you think about the tree of life, and even the pentacles are shaped in the tree of life. It's just a little reminder, like, have that gratitude for everything in your physical world. All right. You see the 3 generations of family here. It could be family energy, especially, we had all that Mercury, Uranus. Anyway, like, family stuff could have been like a thing for y'all. You can even see the harvest here. So there is this sense of like abundance, and the castle so huge. And so this is the card of like prosperity and success. Like, you made it. You're good. Like, you're great. This is your kingdom come. Wonderful energy. There is a sense of, okay, I'm really, really understanding what is going to make that big difference in my physical world based on like decisions I've made. I'm really happy with the decisions that I have made, trusting my intuition, getting to this point. One of the other things is that I would really pay attention to shared resources. As I mentioned earlier, this card is a Virgo card. So remember, Virgo does rule your 8th house. So when I say shared resources, that's everything. That's bonuses, commissions, inheritance, investments, paying off debts, loans, joint bank accounts, it's royalties, all of that could be a theme for you that you're experiencing, you will experience. But either way, this is wonderful. But again, remember, it's like that blessings in your physical reality. Now, you also have the 6 of Pentacles. You do have the 6 of Pentacles in your challenge area. So again, this is interesting. This is saying it's crossing your 10 of Pentacles here. So the 6 of Pentacles is, again, this is just emphasizing that gratitude and that generosity and having that, spirit of sharing your spiritual wealth. Okay. And especially if you feel that you're not being supportive right now or supported right now, know that, listen, all of this it's the action of you taking action is what makes a difference. Okay. So giving that support to other people, receiving that support. If you feel that you're not being supported, opening yourself up to that. I know, as Aquarians, we're, very independent. So this is just asking you to really, really just see that. Okay. See that when you give and you give, you're going to get back in return. All right. So I really want you to pay attention to that. Yes, it could be financially, it's pentacles. Okay. But it still can be this generosity of spirit. This, it helps your spiritual growth as well. All right. Does that make sense? All right. Just be willing to give, be willing to receive, and know that fine balance between the both. All right. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So you have the Queen of Pentacles in your crown. So you see all these pentacles here. When I say money is going to be a big theme for you, it really, like, you're seeing it here and you're wanting it. You've got the Queen of Pentacles in your crown. You're thinking about it. And so definitely take that time with this eclipse. Take that time with this eclipse to go deep. Because it is, what I love about the Queen of Pentacles is she has a sense of trust. And what is trust? It's faith. It's this faith in herself. That's what makes her rich. That's what makes her the richest queen. Okay. And so she has this ability to give. She has this giving quality to her. You even see her hands underneath the pentacle, right? Giving, taking care of those within her world, within her physical reality, okay? But also having the resources to build a world that she wants to live in, all right? So a lot of y'all could be thinking about that this week, especially with that eclipse, especially from a financial perspective with all these pentacles here. But just remember that you're part of this, greater collective. You're part of your squad. You're part of your family. There is a sense of other people involved here. But it does seem like it's in a sense of like where you are, seeing that for yourself, like, how do I want to move forward in a sense of taking care of those people that I love and care about. And again, remember, pentacles are your physical reality as well. But again, it has a little bit of opening yourself up and really coming into your physical world and just appreciating everything, because that really raises your frequency. Now you have the Two of Swords in your in the root of your spread, but you also have the Seven of Cups in your future. So yes, will you need to make some decisions? Possibly. Is there something that you are resisting a little bit? Possibly. Yeah. With the Two of Swords and the root of your spread, possibly. So that's why I'm harping on this, like opening yourself up and with everything that's happening here. Trust your intuition. Let that guide you, okay? Because you see in this card, her back is turned to the moon, okay? Her back is turned to the moon as well as the sea. So, not really tapping into her intuition or emotions, but again, blindfolded with the two swords over her shoulders, right? Those swords eventually get heavy. And so you're going to have to face something. There's something you're going to have to make a face and make a decision about that's going to bring that greater balance in your life this week. I'll even clarify that one for you. Let me put this stack over here. Okay. So you got the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, there's a lot of it may be the fact that there's maybe some noise that's happening in your physical reality this week, and you're just like, I don't even let me just cut myself off. But no, get yourself involved, especially if it's like not seeing eye to eye with certain people. It can be family, it can be colleagues, it could be your significant other, it could be, even like if there's egos at play, just don't it just seems like maybe that could have like a big influence of you of just kind of like, going within, or not going within, but withdrawing, but be a part of it and just say like, no, because that's what's going to empower you. All right. Especially if it has such an influence and impact on your life. And then you see, the solution is that Three of Pentacles, which is really great. So it seems like for a lot of Aquarians could be some internal conflict as well. Like, which direction do I go? Very classic, when we think about this eclipse in Pisces sometimes like they don't know whether to go with the stream or against the stream. But with this, have that resolution inside. Okay, you've got that high priestess energy, which is really nice. Trust your intuition moving forward. You got that Three of Pentacles. That's all about working with others. That's bonding. That's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So this is really wonderful. It seems like that's what you want too, so don't resist it. Again, I'm getting that heavy resistance energy, so I just don't want you to resist that. And what's really interesting is you did get the Three of Pentacles in the reader spread last week as well. So be part of that. Be part of that. All right. We're human beings. We're here for a reason. We're a collective for a reason. All right. I say it all the time. There's a reason. Like, go all the way back. Okay. To like caveman days. Like, we hunted in packs. We swam in packs. We traveled in packs. There was never an I. It was always we. All right. So just be part of that. And you can create something enormously special. A lot of y'all could be thinking about joining new careers, new teams or whatnot as well. But you see that you're getting a lot of pentacles here. Now, 7 of Cups in your future. Know what you want. Know what you want. 7 of Cups is saying, know what you want, especially when it comes to career. What is motivating you? When you're trusting your intuition, you know. This is saying, I don't know the direction. There's a little like smoke and mirrors, a little bit of fog. You can see his back is turned. I mean, there's a lot here just saying that you've got to cut through that fog. You've got to know what you want. You've got to know what's motivating you. You could be thinking about a lot of different things that you want, but ask yourself, remember, am I being authentic to myself? Is this what I truly, truly want? Interesting. It could be work related for real. I mean, oh my gosh, there you go. Well, yeah, it could be. You can't see it. Oh, shoot. 7 of Cups and, the Ace of Wands here. So you know what you want. It's coming. All right. You know what you want. You make that release in terms of the things that you know is not serving you well, that you need to just leave in the past. You're making room for that Ace of Wands to come through. All right. Now, the reason why I say it could be work is because remember I said Sunday, Venus is moving to Scorpio for quite some time. This card is actually attributed to Venus and Scorpio. And what did I say? Scorpio rules your 10th house of career, of fame, honors, public recognitions, achievements. But anyway, you're the Ace of Wands here. All right. So new opportunity coming through for sure. New opportunity, new beginning, new cycle here with that Ace of Wands. You see the leaves sprouting from the wand there. So really planting these seeds that are going to grow. Wands can be work, career, it can be enterprise, profession, but your passion. So again, if you're not here for career, what are you passionate about? A lot of creative energy here as well. Something definitely blossoming. All right, so Aquarius, let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. Let me know. And all that stuff helps the algorithm. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Oh gosh, you're gonna be fine. Listen. Can you? I keep moving them I'm trying to put them in the shadow area. Can you see that? Okay, so you're good. You're absolutely good. You're absolutely fine. This is gonna be a really great week for you. Just definitely make that decision. You have the 8 of Cups here. Really love the fact that you got the 8 of Cups because you can see that there's an eclipse happening in this card. And it is attributed to Saturn and Pisces. So again, Saturn being in Pisces in your 2nd house, income, salary. There's something work related tied to this as well for a lot of y'all. But it's knowing you've got to move forward, and it could be hard. It could be, eclipses sometimes cannot be easy. It could be really hard for you to move into this new thing, but at least you're moving forward. You see, he's wearing the red cape, red boots. There's that passion, that sense of empowerment as well. External factors area, you've got the sun. Hello, that's absolutely amazing. And you're just think of all this wonderful sunlight. It's just even light, just blasting through your week and bringing this sense of optimism and abundance, this vitality, health, everything. This is the sun. If you've ever gone a tarot reading, the sun is the biggest yes in tarot. So this is absolutely amazing. In your external factors area, oh yeah. So there is a sense of something new definitely happening for you. Just think of all this, again, light spreading all those shadows out of your life. This is just so absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. You have the Three of Swords. Yeah. Where it shows up in your spread, all it's saying is that the last thing you want is to be like, going through any sort of like heartache, heartbreak. Yeah, of course. Like nobody wants that. But it seems like you're driven and you're motivated by possibly some things that you've gone through already. And you're like, I don't want to experience that again. And the other thing is like, yeah, you just want to be in a place where you are very satisfied. You're going to be really good this week. You got the Chariot in your final outcome. Absolutely love this for you. There's that duality again that you saw with the High Priestess. Sorry, do you hear that? I think that's like a leaf blower or something. I have no idea. Anyway, you remember you kicked off the High Priestess. She's sitting between the two pillars, the black and white pillars here. You see you're ending with the final outcome with the Chariot, with the two Sphinxes. So again, for some of y'all, you may not know the direction you're going, but at least make that decision to know which direction is your authentic self, okay? Your authentic path. And you're fine. The Chariot is just blazing forward, not looking back at all. Like the Eight of Cups here. He's not looking back. He's moving forward. Same thing here. All right. The Chariot, which is major arcana, so it's a little bit more significant. And this is just wonderful because he's found that willpower. You're finding that willpower to just like crank it up and just let's blast forward. I'm moving in this new direction and I'm happy with it. You're good. This is possibly, make that decision. You definitely will have some decisions to make, especially if you've been sitting on something for a while. Remember with that Seven of Cups, that may bring, even like with the eclipse, there may be a little bit of illusion that Neptune brings. So you want to cut through that fog. Once you are your authentic self, know what you want. You've got the Ace of Wands with the Sun. You've got the Chariot in your, final outcome. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You're good. Aquarius, I'm very excited for you. I would have to say this possibly, it indicates something really wonderful to come, okay? I want you to know that. It indicates something wonderful to come. All right, so Aquarius, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and then tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on next week. We will definitely talk more about moving into Libra season. That's going to be a big thing. But a bigger thing for y'all, honestly, or for us, I should say, is Venus moving into Scorpio. 10th house of career. That's like Venus and Scorpio is so spicy. We'll talk about that next week. Aquarius, y'all are amazing. I'm gonna. Can you see that? You know what I'll do? I'm gonna do this. Okay. Let me see if you can see it this way. Am I blocking the sun? All right. So now you see your entire spread here. Let's move the High Priestess in. All right. So there you go. Really great stuff. Love it. Okay. Aquarius, thanks so much. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.